Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this amazing 2020 BMW M340i, or what I like to call it, the BMW M3 Lite. In fact, this is faster in acceleration than pretty much any previous generation M3, thanks to a amazing turbocharged inline 6 pumping out, I think it's 382 horsepower to be exact. I'll pop up the exact power figures up on the screen for you to view. Car and Driver got one to do 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. In fact, there's a great archived review. If you just Google 2020 M340i review, Car and Driver had one for 40,000 miles, and there's a great long-term wrap-up talking about how their experience with the vehicle after driving it for 40,000 miles. I can tell you, spoiler alert, they're absolutely smitten with it. And I am too, even though I've been with Infiniti close to 17 years. I have a soft spot in my heart for BMWs. My grandfather was owned many BMWs. He was in the BMW Car Club of America, and he gave me his 84 318 when I was in high school, a little manual transmission 318 coupe, and he also got me a membership to the BMW Car Club of America. So I once owned a 3 Series, and of course they have come a long way since my 84 318, as cool as it was. An amazingly refined automobile, and in certain ways I think this is a lot superior for an everyday vehicle than the M3. The M3 is awesome, but they're really sharp, hard-edged vehicles, and they're also pretty pricey. This one's a little bit more affordable than the M3, and you know, BMW used to use a lot of the inline 6s pretty much across the board in their 3 Series. Now they use, you know, that 2-liter 4-cylinder, which is a great engine, but to me, there's nothing like that, you know, the power characteristics, the sound of that inline 6. It's an amazing engine, and pumping out 380 or so horsepower, this thing just has gobs and gobs of usable power. It is an amazing performance machine. I did a video I think 4 or 5 months ago on one of the first 340s that we came across that I purchased for our store. I actually had a chance to do a little road test in it, drive it on the highway, and man, it feels every bit as 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. This is a very fast, fun car, but it's also a very easy car to live with every day. This is a clean Carfax vehicle from sunny California. We do have a complimentary Carfax report. A lot of standard equipment on the M340i, since it's one of the range-topping models of the 3 Series before you get up to the M3. This has the mineral gray metallic paint. That was a $550 premium. Then we have this black with blue stitching leather upholstery. That was a $1,450 upgrade. It looks absolutely beautiful. The premium package is $1,400, giving you a heads-up display, heated steering wheel, and heated front seats. We also have ambient lighting for $250, park distance control $200. And there you have it. Beautiful interior. I believe it was 2019 the 3 Series had a complete redesign. And very well received by the automotive press. We have a parking camera. We have a navigation system as well. Really easy to use controller right here. Very clean, down to business interior. It's not overloaded with buttons and stuff to confuse you. A very down to business, understated German luxury. Very suiting for BMW. Nice leather wrapped steering wheel. Even the you have leather wrapping and stitching on the horn. You have the little M Sport logo, and then we have this digital instrument cluster. Obviously, it's configurable, but it's cool. You can have the you know, digital analog gauges to the left and right. Excuse me. And then you can have the map right in the middle, so you don't really have to look over on to the right to look at your map for navigating. You can just look right down at your gauge cluster, and then you have a heads-up display, so you don't have to look down off the road to see your speed. So that's a nice feature as well. We have a nice big moonroof. This thing is in very nice condition. Oh, I forgot to tell you how many miles are on it. That'd be important. 6,600 miles at the time of making this video. Very low mileage for 2020. Since we're about to hit 2022. Most people average about 13,000 miles a year. The 3 Series is built on a balanced rear-wheel drive platform. And even though it's considered a compact sport luxury sedan. Don't let the compact classification fool you. I had that front seat adjusted for my height. I still have a decent amount of headroom and legroom back here. Also really cool ambient lighting on the interior. Decent sized trunk. Really beautiful chiseled lines in the 3 Series. One of the best looking sedans on the road. BMW did a great job with this generation of the 3 Series. And that Car and Driver article, they were talking about how they were a little bit disappointed with the previous generation of the 3 Series. But they said that BMW kind of they remedied all the shortcomings that the previous one had with this generation, and they said this is one of the best 3 Series yet. And with the inline 6, even though it's a little bit more money, they say it's definitely a worthy upgrade over the 4-cylinder, as good as it is. If you're a true performance car enthusiast, you want something that's quick, but you don't want to shell out quite the amount of money for an M3, or you don't want to deal with that harsher ride and sharper driving characteristics, the M340i is kind of like the Goldilocks of the BMW 3 Series. Thanks for watching this video. Hope to see you soon, and have a wonderful day.